Silly you look.
Huh. Well, there's a big glare there, and it's hard to see.
What's glaring?
The light.
Hey! But I kind of need it. Why is this not working? Can you get this to work? I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You have to pull it a certain way. There.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's
oh, there you are.
On the show, and it's coming up next.
I got that Matt type error the first time. I don't know.
Giovanni Gallardo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Oh yeah, because I made the first one private, so I think. Okay, so that must be what it is.
But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
And here's Tyler Saladino, and we are set for baseball.
Had one solid day the last 2 weeks, I think.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight.
I got the Mariners.
A little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before.
My 13-game win streak.
He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
I'm strongly considering maybe upping the difficulty for pitching.
This winning streak rolling, Harold.
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games.
Because, I mean, I don't want to have a ridiculous record like Lutz does. Like, it just...
You're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They got to figure out some way to inject some power.
I mean, I'm 31-11 right now, and that's hard enough to...
57 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
It's like riding a bike.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
So stepping in, Jose Abreu. And the home
Like that.
away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Got a nice little hit streak going with Jose. I think I'm at 9 or 10 games.
Up the middle, and oh, he's able to knock it down. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Carlos Rodon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double digits.
The best team in baseball, they said.
And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
That's what they just said.
A swing and a miss on a ball.
That's what Harold said.
Zone, and there's one away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, 2 hits in 7 tries. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I'm going for a no-no this game.
He enters this one second in the American League in round triplers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing.
Carlos Rodon struck out the first 2 batters of the game.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bottom dropped out.
Struck out the side.
Strikeout. Soto is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
Pretty good.
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball.
Todd.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
It's a duck snort.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering.
LID stretch.
Freeman is there.
Nope.
Makes the play, one away.
Just missed it. Dad gummit.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively.
He just missed it. Dad gummit.
Looking at Leonis Martin. You know, this guy has grown through the years. When he first came up,
that's what
he was
Hawk would
just
say.
running all over the place, not really having an idea what he was doing. Then he really settled in and let the game come to him. And now we're looking at a pretty good outfielder.
Digging in.
Just underneath it. Dad
and there you
gummit.
see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle.
Get all through.
Segura gets down on the ground. Great play.
God damn it. I just got robbed.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Joe Mauer.
Into the box
Ground ball
now.
up the middle. He
Joe Mauer,
dove and
as we take a look at the splits between
threw from his
April and May.
ass.
And here's a fastball
Just
called
got-
for strike one.
Just got called, had a strike call on me that didn't even touch the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside
I call
corner,
that a
so
strike
it's
too,
knotted up at
Blue?
1-1.
So,
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
he's a lefty,
Just
isn't
lucky
he?
to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
No?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Safeco Field is
He
a
executed
beauty,
that
I'll
1-2
tell you that.
curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Oh, yeah?
Ball to
Hey,
second.
yo. Tigers are up
This
10-1.
Like I
time,
give a
and that
shit.
ends the inning.
Bottom of the
Down in
4th.
order go the White Sox.
I don't give
We'll
a
go to the bottom of the
shit.
second.
Oh, now we don't give a shit.
Tigers are beating.
In now, Robinson Cano,
Sox are down 10-1 to the Tigers right now.
The 4th
Currently
inning.
7th in the American
And
League in hitting.
she's sitting here talking shit to me.
I'm merely telling you the score.
I think Holland
And
started.
a 34-year-old
Yeah, well, we
veteran
just took
looks
3
at
out of 4
strike.
from
It's
you
0-1.
last weekend, so
And I thought you didn't give a shit. You
I
can't-
don't.
You can't not give a shit about this and then give a shit about that.
And
Re-
this is
re-
chopped foul
read
at the
your
plate.
book.
He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
just read your book.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a
All right.
300 hitter,
You got,
you don't chase a lot
just
of
started
those
the
so-called pitcher's
inning here.
pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline.
Oh, come on,
Gets
Jose.
through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, there goes my no-hitter. You can cancel the post-game show.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game.
Unless it was an error. It could have been an error. Yeah, it was an error.
A routine play, but you can't get
Error.
it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, now you can cancel the post-game
And they
show.
won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Here's Leonis Martin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs.
I get those chants for Joe Mauer, and he's hitting like 190. So.
And be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball.
You want a piece of me?
That was a nice slider right there.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Like that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out.
Carlos is getting hit around the yard here.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Right side's wrong shape. Well, I'm down 2-0 to start the game.
Mike Freeman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show.
All right, so I'm up to bat. What's your question?
Leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get this guy before he really settles in.
I do when I swing.
Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, before it just showed like it had open parentheses.
It's moving all over the place.
And they must have changed it in an update, because I noticed that a couple weeks ago when I was playing. Yeah, no, I have the same thing.
With that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping into the box, Charlie Tilson. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin on the move. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
That ball was killed.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Stretch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low.
Got a 3-0 count in the catbird seat.
3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right
dainty.
here.
He just walked out of the closet.
Coming out of the closet.
He was in the closet and walked out.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0.
No, I
he
got
wasn't
it.
able to hit the spot.
He's out of the closet.
3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he
cat
does here.
My cat likes dudes.
Check at the bag by Gallardo, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Stretch, stretch.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. White Sox leave one. They're down 2-0.
It's not what you want.
Striding into the box, Carlos Ruiz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Ruiz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moncada gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
What at what point are you in your season?
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the
I
third
might be able to tell you by looking at your PSN name. Says you are 41 and 33. And you're in June 21st. Stretch.
baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
He's a man.
He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is up and in, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside,
Yeah, it's not happening.
running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Yeah, their advertisements are a bunch of bullshit.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great
Big
job
hack,
of
no
putting himself
contact.
in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Third
Like
baseman,
that.
Todd Frazier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I got 1 in the 4th. So,
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
not much
And
better.
they'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Robinson Cano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Like that.
Down and away, ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Saladino will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman
Clayton Kershaw records his 2000th strikeout.
Danny Valencia. He singled and scored in his first
second fastest in Major League history.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low
not sure.
For a ball.
Or Nolan Ryan, maybe.
Runners on first with 1 down. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
Yeah, I go Nolan Ryan. That's my guess.
Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. And Soto's tag will be applied too late. He's in there at home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Well, you see there on the graphic, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way, and the slider's in the dirt.
It makes sense.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul.
Let me see if this ESPN alert tells me. It might tell me.
Full count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring
number 1 is Randy Johnson.
You really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Kershaw is in his 277th game, and Randy Johnson did it in 262. Yeah.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Stretch.
2 out here and a runner at second.
It's rough.
Abreu has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners pick up a run on the
Scrooge has joined the party.
4 through 4. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yeah, the more I read about it and see it, it looks like it's going to be really good.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
I do too.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Cody Ashe. 0 for 1.
I'm just hitting the ball right at folks.
first pitch on its way from Gallardo. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air.
How about a deep stretch?
Field. Freeman racing
God
back.
bless it.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. Still down 3-0. Now batting, Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder, Mike Freeman.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss.
That's rude
He may be even more
as
effective,
fuck.
but every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, it's looking like 14-game win streak is not going to be happening today.
This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He's running toward second, very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Hit down the third base line. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play.
Who leaves a pony country to come to a non-pony country?
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
That he doesn't like anyone who's ever owned a pony.
Now, Kyle Seager has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, man. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Ready on 1 and 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out the straightaway left. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And
This is one of those games where the computer just wants me to lose.
That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make
Another
it.
error.
Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different
I
story.
am getting rocked.
1 run is scored. 2 runs are in.
Well, he had to know that was coming. He did a great job. He pulled his hands inside on that 2-seamer coming in. Kept it
Down
fair,
6-0.
got the hit.
Wow. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Valencia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is
That would be Scrooge rubbing his face on the microphone.
Center fielder, number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. He's 1 for 2
Yeah,
in
he's
the ball
gone.
game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside.
Running off to do other cat
This
stuff.
guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
I can't remember the last time I gave up 7 runs in a game.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
I don't think I ever have.
Stallman behind now. 3-1. Taylor Motter would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in.
A swing and a miss. That retires.
There's
the
all that
side,
no-hitter
and that will
talk.
do it. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here.
Uh-oh, Sox coming back. 10-4 ball game.
7-0. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. He'll start things out in there.
They come back and win. She's never going to hear the end of it.
Up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
She gonna kill
No doubt
me.
about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out.
2-0
Other
count,
times,
Catbird
you
seat.
don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
I'm blaming it on the glare on the TV.
One
This
thing
game.
you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching.
Well,
I can't
crap.
cover the whole plate. He's
It's
done a
right smack
masterful
dab in the
job
middle of home
pounding him on
plate.
the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that
Another
fastball,
line drive
but
out right
couldn't
at
get it
somebody.
down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10
Well,
straight he's retired now.
winning
as
streak,
that ends
gas.
the inning. Down in order. Ready
Nope,
for
I think
another
I'll leave it
chance.
right where it is.
Taylor Motter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Carson Fulmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And a ball 1-0.
That ball caught the whole plate and called the ball. So thanks a lot,
Wind up
computer.
and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A strike, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up.
At least you scored a run,
And
dude.
he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder. Mike Freeman.
And I'm
And the
down
next
7-0,
batter will be
and I have
Mike
1
Freeman.
hit.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
1 goddamn hit.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right
You
there.
can't
That's
say
a tough pitch to
goddamn
lay
on the
off when
air.
that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's wide, 2-0.
There's so many great lines in that movie. I absolutely love that movie.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge right here.
She's in load of trouble.
Down at the knees for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Ruiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
Stretch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Well hit the other way, and it's in.
That's a gapper. Lead off double.
Legs turning. He's headed for second. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dribbled back toward the mound.
Swinging bunt in front of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, his hit streak's gonna end too.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 with a
Whole bunch of streaks ending tonight.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third.
I'm on the board. It's an error.
Their way back into this one. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Error.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball.
Should have wore it. Take it for the team.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
They gave him a base hit on that. All right, I'll take it.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't
3-0
have any
count.
blocks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right
Take
here
it.
and really avoid throwing that first
Catbird,
walk of the game.
catbird.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
There's a base hit.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
In now, Joe Mauer. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Jesus.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I'll have to look that up.
And out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll take no chances here as he swings this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Kyle Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Are you saying you want a piece of me?
Bases are empty. 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Lost your what?
My bookmark.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over.
Third base coach's head just got taken off by foul ball.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Robinson Cano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're on top 7-1.
Coming in awful slow, don't they?
Here's Cody Ashe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game at this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That ball hit deep.
Swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Martin able to take it in for the first down.
No comeback today, folks.
Here's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Not yet.
Soto now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
I called up Giolito earlier, but I switched up my backup catcher. I'm probably going to get rid of Soto. He's fucking awful. Problem is you need 2 catchers up.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1.
I'm probably just gonna release Soto at some point. He bought worthless.
Fouled back. One out.
Garbage. Have fun with that.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is...
Talk about your all-time backfires.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big
Who
pitch
is
right
the
here.
worst team in your season?
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That ain't good.
Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Taylor Motter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's get the whole plate.
Ball 1. And a strike to even the
I've had
count.
at least 3 calls where the ball catches the whole plate and they call it a ball.
Line to the right side. And
Line drive at first baseman. This goes right past his head.
Oh man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his teeth.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. As the first pitch
Yeah, they do
to him
have
is
a lot of
off the plate
lefties.
for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're on top 7-1.
Alright, 3 outs, down 6.
Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. And
Top of
here's
the
Tyler
order.
Saladino.
I'm gonna do it.
And
Now's the
he and his
time.
fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game.
How many games back?
Strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Oh, and I just got robbed by a diving play. No chance of winning this game right from the start. Last chance for Jose to extend that hit streak.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And this is in the air to
And that's
right,
your ball game.
and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game
We'll
is
play
over.
another game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Giovanni Gallardo earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.
That Carlos Rodon trade his ass. Pitch like that.